So first of all, we had no in-person attendance at the event, so we need to start this video off by giving Apple a round of applause. So I'll start off with me, myself and I. Yay, woohoo, woohoo! Hey guys, it's Khalid here and welcome back to another video. We have just had the developers conference by Apple, and in this video I'll be concentrating on iOS 14 and I'll be talking about my best features. I'll also be doing follow-up videos on the iPad OS and Mac OS, so if you want to see those videos then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So let's start this video off by talking about iOS 14 and the fresh new features. So the first one on the list is App Library. In essence, it's basically an app drawer that lets you organize in categories, suggestions, and recently added, etc. So what this does, it groups together similar apps. So for example, if you have a streaming app or have video apps, it will come under the entertainment category, whilst apps like LinkedIn, Facebook, and TikTok will fall under social media. You also have suggestion apps and recently added, so any new apps download will pop into there. And it's just a nice way of having less clutter and having a nice one in all view. So these features do seem a bit too familiar because we have seen it on other operating systems for several years now. But jokes aside, at the end of the day, Apple really pride themselves on how the UI works and the hardware and software working seamlessly. So the main thing is, at the end of the day, if it's going to benefit the user experience, that's what counts. You know, I'm guessing having an app drawer and app library, along with certain other changes, will definitely enhance the user experience, and it's definitely a welcoming change. So one of the main advantages of having app group is you don't have to swipe left and right to find that particular app. They're all grouped into categories and easily accessible. And that brings us on to the next point. So now home screens are customizable. So before you had a certain number of pages on your iPhone and you couldn't get rid of it. So now, because of the app library, you can get rid of annoying pages that you don't need and have a clean and neat look. And now moving on to widgets, and yeah, come on, there is a trend, and I know you've guessed it already, but basically a widget lets you have a snapshot view of any application. So for example, you have a gallery widget, you can see the most recent pictures. If you have a email widget, you can see the most recent emails within your inbox or how you want to set it. But what really intrigued me is the fact that this has a smart stack widget. So I don't think this is out on any other OS. I haven't really checked it out, but what this widget does is that it changes throughout the day. So I believe there'll be AI used and it will pick up your behavior and display what is needed. So for example, if you wake up in the morning, it might show you the calendar and what meetings you have. Throughout the day, it might populate the email widget so you can check your recent emails, and throughout the day, it might change to news, top stories, your gallery, and it will probably prompt you to take your daily exercise, because if you're fat like me and never move about, then that is a very, very good thing to have. In this new OS, we also have the inclusion of picture-in-picture. So whilst you're working from home, you can browse 9gag, go on Reddit, go on YouTube, and you can maybe have emails open on the side, you know, to actually do some work. And Siri has also had a design overhaul. So when you say hey Siri or press the home button, it won't come up and display it on your full screen. Instead, it will take up the bottom part of your display, which I don't know why they didn't do this before. I believe actually Microsoft had something similar like Live Tiles, which was introduced probably around 10 years ago now. But the good thing with Apple is if they get inspired from other companies, they make sure they will implement it and make it the best as possible and add some of their own twist to it. Alright guys, so as always, if you watched till the end, then I appreciate it a lot and thank you very much. Let me know what you think of iOS 14, if I've missed anything, or if you have any recommendations and suggestions for any new types of video. If you enjoyed the video, then please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want more content, then please subscribe. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, peace.